Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 12 of my complete platinum trophy guide for Demon Souls on the PS5. And in this episode, so we just finished doing the pure white world tendency events in Boletaria, and now for episode 12, we are going to move on. We're going back to the smithing grounds, so that's going to be World 2-1, where we are going to vanquish the boss, the armor spider, in World 2-1. So that's the smithing grounds. First, before we head over there, so as you can see, I've gotten my souls back from after I died in Boletaria. However, I wasn't actually able to recover my blood stain. I went back to that area after I finished the last video, and I fell down before I was able to get my blood stain, and I died. So I've gone and I've done a little bit of farming, and now I'm just going to talk to the Maiden in Black and take a couple soul levels. So I believe I should have enough for 2 soul levels here. So I'm gonna put one in intelligence. Okay, so they're both at 17. I'm gonna do intelligence and vitality. So vitality is going to it increases my maximum HP and my item burden, and intelligence increases our maximum MP and magic memory. So it's gonna, taking a level in it right now, it doesn't, every time you take a level in intelligence, your magic memory does not increase, but it becomes closer. It ebbs closer to that point where it will increase. So the next increase is probably, I want to say, like, the next time our magic memory goes up, I want to say level 20, but we'll see. So I'm going to confirm that. Now my intelligence and my magic are the same level, and I've gained a little bit of maximum health. Now, yes, we're all done there. So I've got 204 arrows. We're all good on arrows. Let's go, and I'm going to repair my equipment before we head out into the battlefield, and that should be good for everything. I don't believe I need anything from Stockpile Thomas. So let's head this way now. Make sure, the one thing I will mention before we leave is I have 204 arrows. Make sure to have plenty of arrows for the armor spider, because the way we're going to defeat that boss is using our bow and arrow. It makes it this strategy makes it a little bit easy, a little bit less difficult, I guess, than using melee attacks. So we're going to take advantage of the thief ring, and we're just going to hang back where right at the end of the area where we fight the boss, and he's not really going to do too much as far as attacking us. So we're just going to be able to hang back and snipe him with a bow. So as you might remember, this is the shortcut that we opened. Excuse me. This is the shortcut that we opened up to the smithing grounds. So we're coming into the world halfway, already completed it. Alright, there we go. Alright, Greystone, awesome. Hit him with some magic. wow. We do already have a bastard sword in our stockpile, but that's okay. We'll take another. And just because I want the souls, and we have a chance of them dropping meltstone, I'm gonna kill the fire lizards right now. And yeah, so they're worth 51 souls apiece, it looks like. So I like to take care of them. Sometimes they do drop meltstone shards, which are pretty rare. But either way, I want the souls. So now we will head over here, back this way to the fog. And, you know, it's up to you guys if you would rather, you know, not deal with the fire lizards and just come through the fog. It's up to you. You can play your game however you like. So just be careful moving up these stairs. There is an enemy at the top. We'll just use our magic. There we go. That takes care of that. Now we have a room full of guys here. They do tend to be pretty distracted, as I've mentioned before, so we're just going to move in behind him, and we will stab him in the back. Try not to alert any of the others. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Oh, I can't seem to get rid of this runny nose. I'm sorry if I sound like I'm all stuffed up. There we go. Okay, so we'll collect this item here, and we have a large hardstone shard, which is excellent upgrade material to have. We'll definitely be needing that. And we will move on. So at this point, we'll go and grab, there are some souls right over here on this ledge. You need to make sure to run across these wooden planks because they're going to break as we're moving past them. So we need to be moving quickly. And we'll have to, so an unknown warrior soul, that's what, I've got that written down. So that's 200 souls. I should have memorized these by now. And the Great Club, yes. So you can use the Great Club. I actually haven't done this yet, but the Great Club is used to smith a pretty rare. Well, you need. I believe you need a demon soul to upgrade the blade. Now, don't quote me on that, but it makes some type of cleaver, the Great Club. So I believe you combine, possibly two different weapons actually. But I would have to refer to the wiki dot. But you can definitely try it yourself, or if you're playing as a barbarian or you just like blunt weapons, you can go ahead and use the Great Club if you choose to. It's actually I have not ever wielded it personally, but I do know that it is used to make one of the stronger weapons in the game, which I believe is something cleaver or something cleaver. Alright. The steel shield. Oh. Ooh. Alright, there we go. We'll come back back down here to deal with these guys. Alright. There we go. Okay, and that takes care of this area. And now we will move on to this little tower here where we have these fire lizards that are all around it. So we're going to have to deal with these guys too. I like to kind of you got to be careful a little bit here, because if you venture too far, you're going to have a couple dogs come after you. At which point it makes it, you know, there's a little bit of a tight space, and to have the dogs after you up here is a little bit hectic. Definitely can be a little bit dangerous. So we'll just take our time. Fragrant ring. Eventually, I'm going to want to switch to the thief ring. Now, you can have already switched to the thief ring if you would like to. It definitely would not hurt you to have the thief ring on at this moment in time. Alright, so those dogs are going to be coming up here. There they are. And there is a second one here somewhere. I guess we haven't activated him yet. There he is. Oh, two more. Or maybe they're not going to come up. We'll run down this way. Huh. There's one gone. Alright, we'll grab that and sharpening stone ×2. And I don't believe there are any... No loot back there. Now, there is that dog right there. Jeez. His AI seemed to be acting up a little bit, but we'll forgive him. That works in our favor, so. And now we will head down here. And this area is where we are going to, access a lever that is going to drain that pit of lava that I had shown you in part 1 of the smithing grounds. I figured he was going to be coming after me. Ooh. There we go. I don't want to have this stuff equipped. I'll send that to my inventory. Send the storage, and I don't need so many of these. Keep one. There we go. Oh. There. That takes care of all the enemies in this area. We will grab this loot from that guy, and we're gonna hit this handle right here. And that is going to drain the lava in that pit. So we will head down this way now, and we've got to go back up and around. So we'll take a right and head over here. And now we are back to where the fire lizard pit is, and then we have the now empty pit of lava. So there was some loot in here on some corpses. We got a large sharpstone shard, some half moon grass, and I believe there is a ring back here. Yes, the poison resistance ring. And that should do it for the loot in this section. Now we have a new shortcut that is open that takes us straight to the armor spider, more or less. There's going to be a fat official between us and that spider, as well as a couple miners, but it's nothing really too major. So let's get up here. No loot here. And here is that fat official. Now this room, you need to be very careful here because the fat official uses a flame attack, and all of those barrels are explosive. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand back here with our bow and arrow, and we're going to take this guy out using some arrows. So just dodge his flame attack if necessary. We'll use those barrels to our advantage to begin with, because his flame is going to take those barrels out before it can hit us, so that doesn't really put us in too much danger. And go grab, yes, the official's leggings and the full moon grass. We're going to need the official's armor. Those leggings are going to come in handy later on when we're rescuing Yuria the Witch. So that is for a later episode. There is an extra piece of loot, Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Those are going to come in handy later on also. I want to make sure that I don't use it accidentally, so I'm sending it to my storage. Now here, coming up, you want to take your time right here. This pathway up ahead, there is a miner up top, and he's going to throw a boulder down, and then he's going to fall down. So you don't want to run up. You want to take your time and not get hit by the by that boulder. Oh, wow! I thought I was closer to him than that. You know what? Yeah, that takes care of that. And I don't believe there are any miners in this section. This is where we're going to take that elevator down to the armor spider. We'll collect this piece of loot right here, and then we have another piece of loot up this ramp. So that spider stone is definitely one of the rarer upgrade materials in the game. Apparently you can use it to make the sticky bow and arrow. The sticky bow, I don't know exactly what kind of attributes the sticky bow has. It sounds kind of interesting though. And we are going to turn the handle and
this elevator is going to take us down to the entrance to the armor spider's cave. I don't believe we should have to deal with any enemies before we go in to see the boss. There is a loot over here. So we will grab this item on the spider stone chunk. That's great. And I think that's going to do it, guys. Yeah, that should be everything. So at this point, I am going to switch out my fragrant ring for the thief ring. And I am going to, so I've got my bow equipped. Let's beef up. There we go. So I'll equip those two health regens, and I would say that we are ready to get to it. So let's go and defeat the armor spider. So going into this boss battle, the way that I am going to accomplish this task is, let's heal first. I am just going to stand at the very back of this tunnel right here. So I won't ever get any closer to him than like this close. So we're gonna stay back here, and we are just gonna fire arrows at this guy. And you want to try and avoid that web attack as much as possible. If you get hit by the webbing, then you're going to basically, it's kind of like a stagger. It makes your mobility very very limited. See, so now I can't roll because I got hit by the web. And usually he'll web you up and then hit you with a fireball, and it makes it so you cannot dodge the fireball. So definitely be careful of the webbing. There it comes again. Yeah, and the 3 fireballs can't hurt you at this distance, so we will just stay back here and continue to fire our arrows. Oh, he got me. He's gonna hit me. And we'll heal ourselves and go back right to it. Ooh. Oh. Alright, I'll heal myself. There's more health than I needed, but that's okay. Watch that web attack. Oh. Oh, perfect. So as you can see, this strategy makes this fight fairly easy. We'll heal ourselves, and this is pretty much over. That's gonna do that. That's gonna do it for the armor spider. So there we've got our bronze trophy for the armor spider, and now our body has been restored. We're going to have to warp back to the Nexus as soon as we'll collect this loot here. So there's a renowned warrior soul. That I think that's worth like 1,000 souls. Renowned warrior soul, 800 souls, and a renowned hero soul is worth 1,000. So there's an extra 800 souls for us. We'll go grab this piece of loot, and you may have noticed, another chunk. You may have noticed there is a crystal lizard down there. We're gonna leave him be for now. We don't want to get invaded. So we're just going to collect some pure spider stone and the hard demon soul. And that the hard demon soul, I believe we are going to use. I mean, you have multiple choices. I believe you can use it to buy a magic spell, or it is also used to create the lava bow, which is an excellent bow. However, I believe in this playthrough we're going to be using it on a magic spell. I'll have to consult the wiki, but that's going to come later. Well, let's see if we can go over here and. I think we'll need to have Sage Freke for that, but let's see what this guy. So enchant weapon, strengthen right hand weapon. Okay. All right. So he doesn't take demon souls. It doesn't look like. So we are going to head up and get rid of our physical body form. We want to be in soul form to continue on our journey. So the Nexus is the place to do that, as killing yourself, dying in physical form in the Nexus does not it does not impact our character or world tendency whatsoever, as I've mentioned before. So we'll take a little dive, go collect our souls up there, and then we'll do some leveling up. And then we will continue on to the Prison of Hope, which is level 3-1. So I'm not going back to the Tunnel City. We could go. You could choose to go on into the Tunnel City just to, if you're looking for some upgrade materials, because there are some really great, excellent upgrade material farms in the Tunnel City, which is level 2-2, right after the armor spider. So we'll go see Baldwin first. We'll have him repair our equipment before we take a level or two. Now I've got. We'll send that to our storage. I've got some souls here. You can choose to consume them. Let's see here. So. I'm going to see how many. Sometimes I like to save my souls and spend them later. You can certainly choose to consume them right now, though, and level your character up as much as possible. Or, you know, if you've got some weapon upgrading you'd like to do, by all means, get that taken care of. So I'm going to need about 9,000 souls to take 2 levels. So let's pop some of these. That should give me 600. Perfect. I think that'll be enough to take 2 souls. To take 2 soul levels. Okay, so. See, so that putting that point in our intelligence put up our magic memory. I was thinking it might not come until 20, but 18's going to get us there. And oh my god, okay, so required 4,900. Okay, wow, I need. Well, let's put that up. And so I need another 200. So that's just going to be one of those guys. And I'm going to put my magic up too. Okay. So we will not be able to take
advantage of that third spell? Well, we can go over and see. Let's see what he wants for. I think it was. Let's see here. Because we do need to buy all of these. So whenever water veil, protection, cloak, become hidden from enemies, generate a loud sound elsewhere, strengthen right hand weapon. I don't believe we're going to have renowned hero soul is 1,000. Renowned warrior soul is 800. Okay, let's do it. So that's 4,800 souls, and then we're going to take that for 5,000. We'll buy enchant weapon, and then we will go over here, and we will attune enchant weapon to our magic memory. So as you can see in the video clip there, that enchants your weapon with magic, and it increases your attack power for your right-handed weapon. So you cast this spell with a catalyst. You need to have the catalyst equipped in your left hand. I'll show you right now, in fact. So you need to have a catalyst equipped in your left hand, and then your weapon in your right, which excuse me, I'm pretty sure the longsword will be buffable. Let's have a look though. Yeah, so that's going to strengthen our weapon, and you can use that to fight enemies, especially great for bosses. It's not one of the stronger enchantment spells that are available in the game, but it's the strongest one that is available to us at this moment in time. So for now, I think that is going to conclude this episode, and we will be moving on to episode 13, where we will be going to the Prison of Hope next. So that is level 3-1, and I certainly look forward to you joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I definitely hope you get some use out of the strategy that I showed you for taking care of the armor spider. If you like this episode and this guide, guys, I would really appreciate seeing your comments, seeing you like the videos, and sharing and subscribing to my channel. I would super appreciate it. I've put a lot of hard work into this, and I definitely, I've enjoyed myself, but I definitely would love to hear your feedback. So really appreciate the time that you took to watch this video, and I hope that you stay safe out there. All right,